Today is the SBA, Small Business Administration, and the AARP, American Association of Retired Persons, people, host the Encore Entrepreneur Mentor events around the country. National Encore Entrepreneur Mentor Day launches efforts to promote entrepreneurship among individuals age 50 and older. For all our Stickam viewers today, would all those people viewing who are over 50 years old please raise their hand? Oh, there has to be some of you out there. Speaking as a side note here, I made a decision yesterday afternoon. I don't think I'm going to do it today because I'm not prepared to do it today, but starting tomorrow, right after we are done with the Stickam broadcasts, 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am going to do a daily hosting of a Google Plus Hangout. I have never used that technology yet, so I've got to get used to using it. I did attend only one Google Hangout in my lifetime. It was a good event, and there were only 2 people there. But nonetheless, it is some wonderful technology that Google is making available to folks. And starting tomorrow at 11 o'clock, when I am done with Stickam.com, I will move on to Google Plus Hangout. And the purpose of the Hangout is not just a hangout. We will be talking about small business issues, and you can bring up whatever small business issue you might have, or B, we will be talking about starting a business. So if you have some questions about starting your business, please come to our Google Plus Hangout at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We'll do it, we'll hang out for as long as we have questions coming at us. And people that are interested. So it'll be an opportunity for you to engage one-on-one directly with Small Biz David. What a thrill that ought to be. We'll start that tomorrow. Okay, back to National Encore Entrepreneur Mentor Day for folks 50 and over. Great idea. And it'll be a great topic of discussion. If you know any folks who are over 50 years old, tell them that tomorrow would be a great day to hang out with Small Biz David on Google Plus so they could talk about starting a business. The specific demographic of folks 50 and over is extremely significant. For many, many reasons, the major reason being that there are 75 million baby boomers in this country. Essentially, we're talking to that crowd. A baby boomer is defined as one being born between the years 1946 and 1964. So if you know anybody that is of that age, born between those years, please tell them about our Google Plus Hangout, particularly if they want to start a business. And I am very encouraged and extra motivated by baby boomers who want to do that because I've done it myself. I've started several businesses in the last 2 years. And I did it for specific reasons. I did it because, first and foremost, I wanted to give back to society, a society that has been wonderful to me over the years, has allowed me to pursue many, many different business ideas and make them very, very exciting. And a society which says, okay, small biz David, you are now in retirement, so to speak, as far as the Social Security is concerned. What are you going to do with the rest of your life? And the rest of my life will be devoted to building David's Barter community to be a place where we can come and talk about business issues, not just talk about them, help each other solve those business issues, find resolution in what it is that we're trying to do. We do that with small business collaboration. And it doesn't matter how old you are. I'm just sharing the spotlight with individuals 50 years and over because that's what AARP and SBA is doing today. But really, the future of entrepreneurship in this country is in the hands of those students of entrepreneurship who are really, they are 25 years old and younger. That's the future. It's not folks like myself. We kind of carry on, but it is incumbent upon folks my age who have as much experience as we do to share that experience with the young folks, the younger folks, who are encouraged and have a great business idea. Our country needs great business ideas. The world needs great business ideas. And what better time to bring that idea to the marketplace than right now? Our community has spent a lot of time and resources developing a social marketing, social network technology platform. It has allowed our community to kind of put its place. Google knows who we are, and Bing knows who we are, and YouTube knows who we are. Very clearly they know because we use those technology tools to tell the rest of the world who we are. And I'm really proud that our social marketing, social network technology has allowed us to create a tremendous search engine results page. Pages. It's not just one page. There are 10, 20, 30 pages of results that one finds when they Google or Bing David's Barter or Small Biz David in quotation marks. So yes, my friends, it's real, it's at work, and we just want to share that with you. To that point, as the screen says, come play the Entrepreneur's Fun Game at davidsbarter.com. What does that mean? Well, that means from now until the end of the year, which is about 90 days, we are going to be playing a game, and that game just very basically is that if you have a good business idea, submit it, register it. We will allow you to use our social marketing, social network technology platform complimentary for the next 90 days to see how real that business idea is. Can you interest other people? Can you build a whole business around that idea? So the next 90 days are significant ones for you. And while you're playing the game, first of all, we call it a game for several reasons. First and foremost, we want to show that starting a business, growing your business, doing your business for as long as you can do it, can and should be fun. I have found too many. Matter of fact, I have found so few small business owners who enjoy what they're doing and who have fun with what they're doing. Why can't it be done? Why can't you have fun? Well, you should be able to have fun with it because you spend so much time of each day multiplied by 24 hours, multiplied by 7 days a week, multiplied by X number of years. You spend so much time focused on that. You focus on it with your passion for what it is that you do, your persistence, continually bringing that message to the marketplace and saying, this will help you solve your problems. I bring value to the marketplace. Not only do I bring value to the marketplace in the business idea, the product, the service that I have, but I can clearly show you, demonstrate that there will be a return on resource investment on your part if you buy that service, that good, that product from me. It can be fun, and it should be fun. Now, as in all games, there's no losers in our game. There are absolutely no losers because you have tried. And when you have tried, you don't lose. You took an idea, you took a thought, and you acted upon it. So there is no losing. Make that very clear. However, 24 people, 24 landing pages will win prizes. I picked the number 24 because let's find the page let me finish back and then we'll move on to a discussion. SBA and AARP today is just the beginning, and that's perhaps why they call it the Encore Entrepreneur Mentor event. You know, today is the beginning for that Encore Entrepreneur event in our community, but it's never going to end. Because today I want folks who are over 50 years old to think about being mentors of entrepreneurship in our community so that they can get hands-on advice, instruction from myself on how to use the social marketing, social network technology tool, platform that we have put into place. They'll get special attention so that, number one, they can try it out for themselves and see if they can make it work with their product offering. And number two, once they have accomplished that, it is incumbent upon them to share that knowledge, share that understanding, share that experience with other folks who need to start a business. So today, along with the SBA and the AARP, as they host their initial event and talk about it, in our community, we're going to do something about it. And it all starts today. A few statistics about those folks who are 50 and over. Great quotation by Karen Mills, who's the SBA administrator. Many new entrepreneurs are saving their best acts for their encore performance. You know what? There's really some truth to that. I've done a lot of interesting, fun things in the last 40 years, but what I am doing today and building the community and doing with our mission, with our focus, it is my encore act. It's the summation of everything I've been doing in my past. So Karen, great insight, Karen Mills. 1 in 4 individuals ages 44 to 70 is interested in becoming an entrepreneur. 25%. 25% of those. And 63% of Americans plan to work during retirement. You know what? I think that number is probably low. I don't know how they came up with it, except maybe doing a survey. I think the number is a lot higher. Doesn't really matter what the number is. Enough folks want to do what needs to be done. Small business ownership is a good option for these Encore entrepreneurs. I don't say it's a good option. I say it's the best option. Small business owners with long-term concerts see bigger sales, hire more workers, and have more longevity. That's what we're going to do in the community. So thank you, SBA. Thank you, AARP, for taking today and make special note of it to show how important those folks who are age 50 and over are to today's economy. And thank you for helping me to launch our Mentors of Entrepreneurship program. I'm going to actually show you what I am launching today. 2 direct mail programs. And in our next segment, I'm going to talk about direct mail, how to use it, and I'm going to show you exactly what we are doing with direct mail. And we are talking about Mentors of Entrepreneurship. So that'll be our next one. I'm going to finish by going to davidsbarter.com, maybe. Oh my goodness. A skateboarder was just going down the road. Should not have been on the road, and a deer ran out in front of them. Oh my goodness. Here's the first place you see if you've never been there. Here. That's the home page, if you will, davidsbarter.com. Welcome to the community. Log in, register. You'll get an autoresponder that tells you what to do after you've registered. But let's go to the Entrepreneur's Fun Game. So it's davidsbarter.com/entrepreneurs. Welcome to our community Entrepreneur's Fun Game. In the spirit of small business fun, we have developed the David's Barter Community Entrepreneur's Fun Game. Entrepreneurs who want to start a new small business can play the game complimentary until the end of the year, and 24 winners will be announced at that time. 24 winners, the prize they will receive. 8 of the 24 will receive a complimentary 400-day subscription to our social marketing, social network technology, what we call managed, optimized bandwidth subscription. You'll get a 400-day subscription to it. 3 people will. And that has a $1,599 value. $1,599. 8 people will get a 200-day subscription. That has a $999 value. And 8 people will get a 100-day subscription. That's a $599 value. So obviously the 400-day subscription is first place. The 200-day is second place. The 100-day is third place. Now, what it means is that your landing page will generate the most cash flow. The one that generates the most cash flow is number 1, second most 2, third most cash flow in third place. Why 8? What's significant about the number 8? We have 8 different, what I call sociographic classes. You can actually join in more than one if you figure out how to do it. But students of entrepreneurship, grades 6 through 8. Students of entrepreneurship, grades 9 through 12. Students of entrepreneurship in colleges and universities. Those are 3 classes. Students of entrepreneurship. Remember I said earlier that the students of entrepreneurship are the most important segment of our population in terms of future growth and development of new business. The example I like to use is the most fantastic story of entrepreneurship that the world has ever known, and that's the story of Mark Zuckerberg, Zuck as he likes to be called. Zuck is only 28 years old. He just celebrated his 28th birthday in May, and he actually dropped out of college. He dropped out of not just any college, he dropped out of Harvard University in his sophomore year. He went to college to get a degree in computer science. Obviously, he's a brilliant computer scientist. He also went to college, and it's a little known fact about him, to get either a degree or a secondary degree, a minor in psychology. My goodness, the psychology, how important is the human behavior to Facebook. How does Zuck figure out that over 500 million people would spend over 3 hours a day in his Facebook community? Okay, the greatest example of a student of entrepreneurship. And then on the 4th class is baby boomers. You heard me talk about baby boomers born between 1946 and 1964. The next class is military veterans, a very significant sociographic force in this country. They served our country in whatever endeavor it was in the military, and if they've left the military to come back to civilian life in this country, they're looking for a job. Not a good time to be looking for a job. Ask all those unemployed folks. Ask all those folks who went to college for 4 years, for 5 years, and are looking for a job. Not a good time. But what have we said? A great time to start a business. A great time. The Small Business Administration recognizes and has special programs in place for military veterans. And then there's 3 classes, 3 sociographic groups: Facebook.com/SMBIZ Small Biz. That's a group that I have in Facebook. If you go into Facebook.com and do a search for Small Biz David, you will also be taken to Facebook.com/smallbiz. LinkedIn. At LinkedIn 3 years ago, I created a group called the Small Business Barter Exchange. I created that group because at that time I was getting ready to launch a website, a community called the Small Business Barter Exchange. It never got launched. Instead, David's Barter Community did, but we kept the group at LinkedIn, Small Business Barter Exchange. And the final group is Twitter, at Small Biz David. We have a Twitter following of close to 10,000 folks, and that's going to grow. So that could be a very potentially powerful group to start a business. Play the game, play the game. Okay, that's segment number 1, my friends. Thank you for coming and listening. After we conclude this segment, we're going to move on to talk about direct mail, and 2 direct mail pieces that Small Biz David is going to send out starting today, why I'm doing it, how I'm doing it, and it's some great information.